safety instructions. Thank you and enjoy your flight.
So it turned out the jokes was on me. The ticket that I booked actually didn't come with a carry-on, so I actually had to condense even further stuff that I put in a duffel bag, and I stuffed it into my backpack. So that's fun. It is about 9:30 a.m. I have a couple hours before I head off to the airport, so I'm just making breakfast, making the food so I can bring along, and then just studying.
I go to the cloud nine. 하늘 위를 잠시 빌려봐. 어디든 이 빌 너와 난 Let's show I'm fly. Oh no no. Get out of town, get out of town. Oh yeah. 보랏빛한 관하는 주먹 주저 새벽빛이 향해 나님. Oh no. 그를 날려. Yeah yeah yeah. Parking 그리들 사이로 멍하니 있어서 그 밖을 바라봐 멈춰도 되니까 창문 틈 빈틈 사이로 그 틈 사이로 쏟아내려진 빛은 No no 해교든 프리즘 속 안에서 번져요 No 친구의 바람 stopping babe Wanna go much higher hey yeah 눈밑까지 닿을 수 있게 One breeze 색을 담을 수 있게 You can see I love it yeah Sure we gotta check it
to Fort Lauderdale. I was sitting next to a really kind lady. I think she was like my age-ish, but she was like super nice, and I guess I was like in the innermost seat. I wasn't in the aisle at all, and I bought myself only my backpack, and it was like a really full backpack because that has like everything in it. But I like squeezed in, and she was like, oh, you want me to put the backpack up? And I'm like, you're so nice, thank you so much. And so like it was a very pleasant trip or flight to Florida. But like, and the funny thing too was like when we were just taking off, there was someone that like snored right behind us. Like they had already fallen asleep, and so like we both heard it, we turned to each other, and we like, I don't know, commiserated or just giggled over it. And I thought that was so nice to have a really nice stranger, because all the other times that I've flown solo, it's always been like a very awkward, I don't want to get into your bubble, and then like it's as if you're not there and I'm not, and I don't acknowledge you, you don't acknowledge me. It's very strange. But it was a very comfortable flight. I studied the entire way because your girl got finals on Monday. Like, what am I doing here? Meanwhile, most of my friends are studying this reading day, and I'm over here either in a car or on a plane. Like, don't do this, not recommended, kids. But yes, I just figured I could share with you that story just because I thought it was super funny, and it was super kind of like peaceful and relaxing just to see the sunset up in the sky. Like, I'm like, damn, if I could have these study views every single day. But
walkie-talkie, 몰래 walkie-talkie, ay 멀리 멀리 잡생각은 멀리, ay puffy puffy 뭉게 구름 밑편에 Hold this down in 내 말풍선 나눠들어 Now the size of my heart is a real The shark in my mind is no longer there 춤을 춰 하늘이랑 수영장 그 공간 안에 차가운 공기 맡아 내 입술 Can't get him, I love it.
Looks like it's been raining all day.
It's been raining for 2 days.
2 days.
That's straight, pretty much.
Off and on, or it's just a continuous rain?
It's overcast the last 2 days. But it never, it's not usually like
Hi, I checked in via the app. I'm just here to grab my keys, or I don't know what else I need to do. WEI. Hey guys, so I just got to the hotel, and so I figured I might as well show you my room. It was super dark and scary when I first got in here, but then I turned on the lights and it's not so bad anymore. So yes, here's the bathroom area. So I like how they separated the sink from the bathroom. The bathroom's also quite spacious. Usually when I go to a hotel, there's not this big gap between the toilet and the tub. It's like usually inches away, but look at that. what luxury we have. They included some soaps, towels, tissues. Let's see what else. Oh, they have these interesting soaps. Cool. Not much happening here. I turned on a bunch of lights, but yes, looks like I got 2 queens for me, myself, and I. There is a TV playing something right now. Maybe I'll turn on and watch something, who knows. There's like a desk area. But yes, this is just a room that I'm staying in for the night. I must say, it does get kind of lonely when you're in a hotel room alone, but I guess I should be used to it now since this is my 6th interview, but it doesn't get any easier. So that's like the downside, I guess, of traveling alone. Or I mean, it's like it wouldn't make sense for my parents to come along or for anyone to come along, just because tomorrow I will be at the med school all day and it's not like visitors are allowed. It's not like a sport. So economically sound or reasonable or anything reasonable for anyone to come with me, just because all I'm here for the next 24 hours or less than 24 hours is basically go to bed, wake up, get ready to go to the med school, interview until like 3:30, 4ish, and then catch my flight back home. Literally all I'm doing, or all that I'm here for. But yes, it does get kind of sad towards the evening because it's a big room, you're in an unknown place. It does get kind of scary. But yes, for the rest of the evening I will be prepping for the interview tomorrow. Okay, so normally what I do the night before interview, I would go on SDN and Reddit and just try to find as much information as I can on the school. The downside about this school in Florida is that it traditionally is a DO school, so it has a history of that. But it only just recently opened their MD program, or started the MD program back in like 2017, if I'm not mistaken. So there isn't very much on the school. So I'm basically going in blind. But I know that it is an MMI and they have like a 25-minute PBL session. So like patient-based learning? No, not patient-based learning, goddamn. Problem-based learning, which is very similar to 2 of my interviews that I've had so far. I guess that's becoming very popular because the way that it works is that it kind of like synthesizes or, you know, utilizes the information you get. So it's not just like rote memorization, biology maybe or something getting used to, but it's 25 minutes PBL session. So I'm just gonna do whatever I'm gonna do then. I don't think you can really practice for that. You just gotta be a really good team player. As long as you don't try to take over the conversation or the discussion and try to be like, oh, I'm gonna be a leader now. You just have to communicate. Like for example, Nicholas, I really like your point about X, Y, and Z. I totally agree with that. In addition, I will add my information here. That sort of thing. But I think I will prep for the MMI. There's a very good template that I found that I really should have like looked it up earlier. Follow the synthesize, clarify, opportunity to empathize, ethical tension, and answer the question format. So it's kind of like STAR for business majors, but I don't know, for med students. So I'll just be practicing that for the rest of the evening. Yup.
Sure, we gotta check it. Yeah, how do we do cozy? Yeah, so good we do diving. Yeah, we will be sing. Call me how we sing. Call me how we sing. Call me how we sing. Groovy like shimmy to the light. 주체 못할 맘 달달한 걸로 깨워.